Hey, this is Adewale from Private Content Wizard, just showing you the next module, which is the introduction generator. And the idea here is that sometimes you've written a content, and I don't think you will need to do this that much, but sometimes you just need an introduction. I can tell you how hard it is to get the current top of the range AI systems to produce a simple introduction. To seem that is something that should be the easiest thing, but the AIs just suffer from being able to just do it. Don't know why. So we've generated a system that allows you to produce different types of introduction, which you can then use in your content easily. So let's go with learn to bake bread. And so it will use different types of devices to create an introduction that is engaging, one that will pull people into your article. So if you're honest, you've probably started with a recipe. You've probably started with a recipe that looked beautiful, full of confident bakers, and ended up with a sticky, dense mess. You maybe even thrown the whole thing out in frustration, convinced you just weren't a baking person. You've probably felt a little bit frustrated. The truth, learn to bake bread is like trying to build a wobbly bookshelf with only a hammer and a vague sense of direction. One moment you are meticulously measuring ingredients, feeling like a skilled artisan, and the next the dough is collapsing, the oven is smoking, and you are covered in flour. It's consistently frustrating. You see, so if you're someone who was trying to learn to bake bread, this has definitely grabbed your attention because it's spoken to your pain and it's made you think, okay, this is somebody who understands me. They're likely going to give me something I'm going to want to read. So that's an analogy. Using an analogy, you can use a cliffhanger introduction. I've always wanted to bake my own bread. You know, that rustic, crusty loaf straight from the oven, the smell alone just seems magical. But every time I started, I get bogged down with it in the details, the hydration levels, the autolyze, the proofing times. I get so focused on getting perfect, I end up abandoning the whole thing halfway through. It felt like there were so many variables. Again, engaging, again. And this sort of leaves you like in a bit of a cliffhanger. So I started to wonder if the key wasn't about mastering every technique, but about embracing the inevitable imperfections. Here's what I discovered. Now you've grabbed my attention and made me think, oh, what did he discover? I need to find out what he discovered. So that's the goal of the introduction, to help pull the person in with a cliffhanger. So here you've got a number of introduction styles you can choose from to really get people engaged into your content.